看看新闻网。
Hi and welcome to You Are the Chef. I'm Heidi and we are here today and all this week at the Intercontinental Shanghai Expo. Well, the weather is definitely getting a lot colder, so let's find out what sort of fresh ingredients are in season, then get our chef to teach us how to use them in some fabulous winter cuisine. But of course, first, let's go see who that chef is. Our chef this week is Sam Kung. Sam has 27 years of kitchen experience in 5-star restaurants. Sam was determined to work in the culinary business after his experience in a Thai restaurant when he was younger. Since 2007, he's been an executive chef in charge of a total of 24 restaurants. With rich experience in top international hotels, his expertise lie in not only Western cuisine, but a touch of Southeast Asian. Today we're going to Southeast Asia with a turmeric marinated lemongrass sugarcane chicken skewer. It's such an amazing choice for your family, and just by simply seasoning the chicken and making the sauce yourself, you're going to get a fresh and tender and juicy piece of chicken that has an incredibly distinct flavour. How do we start?
Well, the first thing what we need to do is to marinate the chicken.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we do that, I have here with me is a mortar.
Yes.
And over there, which is a ginger. I need to get all these ingredients pounded. What you can do is just coarsely cut it.
Yep.
You don't have to be too fine.
Yep.
You put it into the mortar.
Okay.
Okay. Can I get a bit of a peppercorn from you? Just
Peppercorn?
a bit of a few peppercorns inside there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enough?
Enough. Otherwise, it becomes too peppery.
Okay.
Coriander powder on your
Coriander powder.
coriander
Okay.
powder. So coriander powder, what you need to do is just have a couple of spoons inside there.
Okay.
This is the coriander root.
Yep.
Coriander root smells fabulous, and it has a very refreshing smell.
It's just a little bit more earthy than the actual
is,
leaves.
it is.
The leaves have got a little bit more freshness to it.
So what we need to do is slowly I start to pound that. You can help me with that. You
Okay.
can start to pound this.
So-
So what you need to do now, I add a bit of garlic in there while you're pounding.
Okay.
A bit of a shallots as well. You need
Okay.
the shallots is very important for that. While you're pounding, sorry, I will also start to cut a little bit of lemongrass.
Lemongrass.
So lemongrass actually gives a flavor. So this is where I'm going to start to cut. Just coarsely cut it.
Uh-huh. So we're going to put that in.
So we're going to put that in.
Wow, look at all that.
So
You've got a lot of
really
great
heavy
stuff
on
in
that.
here.
Let me give you a hand. It's a bit heavy here.
Okay.
Okay. So
Any
start.
particular method with this?
Well, the other method what you can do is put it into a blender. What we need to do next is I just put a bit of a coriander powder. It's very important to get a bit of a fragrant part of it in there. A bit of a brown sugar.
Brown sugar, add a bit of sweetness
add
to
a bit
it.
of sweetness in there.
Okay.
Add a little bit of a fish sauce here.
Fish sauce. Well, with a little patience, we're going to continue to pound this to make it into a fabulous paste. Whilst we're doing that, let's take a commercial break.
On the red carpet, unveils the glamorous world of Hollywood celebrities and fashion. The hottest stars will be bringing the hottest looks to the red carpet. It offers the latest entertainment news, movie and TV premieres, award shows, and celebrity interviews.
Even reading the script for me was difficult.
No, I'm just lying, you know.
You understand that it really is such a different movie.
Every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. only on ICS.
薇姿创新双眸青春魔法，直至眼睫末梢，全新薇姿眼睫10号魔法液，着效抗老及滋养成分，提拉抗皱，淡化黑眼圈，睫毛更显丰盈。全新眼睫10号魔法液，薇姿。
他会有福，如果你用心关注，他将不只有书，如果你用心帮助，他会康复。 如果你用心付出，你用心爱，我用爱承诺。
We see culture, but how does it matter? Through history, through the arts, through folk traditions, through activities, and most importantly, through people. Find out the answers in Culture Matters. Please be sure to tune in every Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. on ICS.
慵懒周末，宅或者不宅，皆可网罗世界。每周6晚，海外路路通聚集海外名校，打开海外求学生活实用宝典。ICS 秀场汇集精彩演出，为明星的闪耀时刻而尖叫。纵览天下，直观感受，记录大电影，提供无与伦比的视听震撼。有 ICS 的周末，世界怎会遥远？
构筑未来，你需要非凡力量与坚固结构。碧欧泉男士紧致青春精华露，以蓝藻的力量焕发年轻活力，皮肤强韧紧实，更显年轻。碧欧泉男士。
Princess Sissy falls in love with Prince Franz. Follow these fantastic 19th century adventures of Princess Sissy at Fun Magic Club, only on ICS. Welcome back. You're watching You Are the Chef. All this week we're creating some amazing winter dishes. Now today's dish is actually a marinade using turmeric, peppers and also some lemongrass and sugarcane to marinate our chicken. Now we've got this plate with a lot...
That's finally, we finish it up.
All that hard work. Okay. Finally, look at it. That's what it ends up being. This is really takes quite a while in the mortar and pestle.
Next thing, what I'm going to do is I have a baby chicken here.
Okay.
I'm going to start to cut this into pieces.
Okay.
So we don't need the wings.
We don't need the wings. Okay, the head.
You can keep the legs inside. They can very simple. So you can buy it in a departmental store, which is already cut.
Yes, sure. Okay.
So,
wow, that was well done. So basically, we're just taking all of the main pieces.
All I'm trying to do is get all these pieces
very
up.
well.
You got the breast
Yep.
here,
Yep.
you got the breast, you got the chicken thigh.
Yep.
And obviously, we need to take out the carcass of the chicken.
We've seen here. Do you want to throw that out there?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
It's really actually quite important to learn how to debone a chicken.
This is all the chicken. So we still need to season the chicken a bit to get
okay.
So
Okay.
what we need to do is just a bit of a pepper, salt, pepper. Yes, you still need a bit of salt to get a bit of a seasoning.
Because there's no salt in that. It's just really the spices in it and the herbs. Yep.
So
Yep. Okay, how much of this do we put it in?
Just 2 tablespoons will do.
Yep. Okay.
And you continue to start to marinate it. And you have a cucumber here, cut into half.
Okay.
And then I got quarter this up.
Yep.
Okay. And I quarter that again. Okay. You can deseed that a little bit. This will be on top of the chicken.
So we've got a lot of those sort of spices with the chicken that we're doing the marinade for.
And the next thing is I have here with me is the shallots here.
Okay.
So shallots, you just got to do is to slice it.
Yep.
A lot of Southeast Asian people, they like to use shallots rather than using the whole onions.
Okay.
So here is a bird eye chili.
Yep.
So I'm going to do is just...
These pretty hot and spicy?
This is pretty hot and spicy.
Okay.
But do not overput it. When you do a marination of this, it's always 1-to-1. So if you have you have a 2 sugar,
okay,
I put 3 sugar.
Yep.
Then I put 3 vinegar.
Okay.
Okay. So that's,
and what sort of vinegar are we using?
You can just use a normal plain vinegar.
White, just a normal white vinegar.
Just a normal white vinegar.
Should I mix that up
so
then?
So you can just mix it up. Cucumber has the contents of water.
Yes.
And once you start to marinate, you leave it for a while, it gets dissolved.
Okay.
Here is sugar cane. I'm going to start to cut this into half. So this is what I'm going to cut it into a skewer.
Okay.
Instead of using a bamboo skewer. So this is where
it's going to add a bit more flavour to it, right?
More flavours and more sweetness to that.
Okay.
Okay, I think that should be enough. This is a bit too big in size. Cut it a little bit.
Okay.
So what we need to do is skewer it in, I will skewer it out. So be careful when you cut the chicken as well, otherwise that will goes into your hand. Put it in, you pierce it out.
We've got it all finished
We've
there.
got all this finished.
So now it's just time to cook.
It is
Heat
same
up
thing.
a pan.
I need up this pan to be heated up. Waiting for this to get hot.
Yeah.
So what I will do next is I will start to, this is a banana leaf. So cut the banana leaf here into size and put it into a plate. But this is going to be directly on top. So I think it starts to get a bit of a smoky there.
Yeah. Let's
so
throw it on.
You can hold on to this.
Oh,
get a bit of sizzle is something
Let's
there.
go.
And then you start to cook it on.
How long would something like these take to cook?
This will take approximately about less than 5 minutes, you know. So you can see.
By doing that, does it really release a lot of the sugar from the when it heats up? Does the sugar cane really release any?
It will. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to turn this over.
Yep.
If you look at that, it doesn't stick anymore.
Yep.
That shows that on the bottom is ready to cook.
Yep.
So I'm going to start to turn this over. It smells it nice and fresh.
Fantastic.
All the fresh lemongrass flavor, ginger. Yep. So then you cook another couple of minutes, and then we are ready to serve.
Okay, awesome.
What we can do is from this plate here, just pick it up here. Yeah.
Now this is really something that we would share, so put them all on it, you know, so that everyone can really enjoy it. Yum. What a fabulous dish.
What we need to do next is you take it from here. Very refreshing dish.
Ah, put it on the top.
Yes, so that's a very refreshing dish. Simple and easy.
This looks amazing, and I bet you want to cook it too in your kitchen. Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, first of all, we need to get all of our herbs, our chili, our ginger, our coriander, and we need to put it into the mortar and we need to pound it. We need to pound it so it becomes into a really nice paste, adding the sugar and everything else into it. Once we've done that, we cut up our chicken, remove the bones, remove the skin, then completely coat the chicken in it. We then put it to the side. Whilst we're waiting for that to marinate, we make our pickled cucumber. We slice up our cucumber, our chilies, our shallots, mix it up together, adding a little bit of sugar and also vinegar. Once we've marinated, we can also put that to the side. Then, time for cutting our sugar cane. We're going to use that as a skewer for our chicken. We then cook our chicken and we can plate it all together. Now it's ready for eating. If you have a recipe that's requiring using lemongrass, but you don't know how to buy it, well, don't worry. All you need to do is, when you're looking at your lemongrass, the bottom section should be a sort of a yellowy white colour and the top section a green colour. Then it should be nice and firm and crisp. If it starts looking a little brown and it starts to sort of wilt, you know it's going to be far too fibrous for you to use. And that's my tip of the day. It's time for me now to get stuck into it. I'm going to take one that doesn't have the chili all over it. Let's try it. When you're taking the chicken off, what you're actually doing is you're chewing the sugar cane. So the juice from the sugar cane is actually released in your mouth. So you've really got a mouthful of sort of sugar, then mixed with the herbs and the spices in this. What a beautiful combination. And this really is one of those dishes that perfect for the winter season, but I think would also work really well in the summertime.
It is.
Remember, if you've got a question about this, you can go to Weibo and at ICS Yang Chufang Wanzhuan Chufang. That's it for us today. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate it. Remember, we've got one more dish coming up this week, so make sure that you do stay tuned.